Okay, good morning, everyone. So I'm using the Monstarot again, or Monstarot by Joanna Nelson. This one's the regular size. It's the very first one. And of course, this is for August 30th, you can see. Tuesday, August 30th. King of Pentacles. Ooh. I love it. Very earthy, all the earthly images we have here. Grapes and hearts that are probably apples. Yeah, they're apples. Yeah, the house in the background. Nice little extra eyeball up there. That'll keep an eye on things, right? So maybe it's about maybe the morning is about us keeping an eye on our most prized possessions with the King of Pentacles there. Like our kids and our fur babies and yeah, interesting. Now, the King of Pentacles, of course, is everything to do with stability and sustainability, and it's our abundance. It's making things work, you know, getting things done, strategizing, planning, because it's a king. Right, the king's all about that stability in whatever element, and Pentacles would be anything to do with our physical body and our money, home, and anything in the material world. Okay, so, and the moon's still in Libra, and it's still trining Saturn. So there is that bridge to all things of the material world, and thinking about the big picture with Saturn still in Aquarius. Okay, second card popping up here. Wow, two kings. King of Swords. Look at this guy. He knows the truth. He has integrity. Well, when any of the court cards are upright, there's integrity, but wanting to get to the truth, caring about the truth is what I'm seeing here. Notice these little images of the moon with the transformational butterfly. Yeah, I just love this deck. So let's see what else. Now with the moon in Libra, it's also trining Mars in Gemini. So we've got a connection between the moon today with Saturn and Mars. So it's, you know, with Mars in Gemini, it's all about it's all about gathering the information and learning new things and getting what you need, gathering everything you need. And then we have the Nine of Swords. Okay, so this is, both of these signs here can be a little bit dry. I mean, we don't have any water elements. So, or I'm sorry, both of these cards here can be a little bit dry with the Pentacles and the Swords. And then we have another sword. So what I'm feeling today is make sure you get enough water. Make sure you drink enough water so that you don't wind up with a headache or wake up in the middle of the night going, oh my God, you know, and then, and then it's like you're drinking water in the middle of the night, you're going to have to wake up and pee in another hour, right? That's just the way it works. But you have to protect your brain. Our brains are 92% water, and they run completely on carbs. So if you don't get enough carbs and enough water, which, you know, we want to be careful not to get too many carbs because they're so easily, readily available. But it's the water that we really, really need on all levels here. Other aspects of the Nine of Swords can be worrying about money, especially here with the Pentacles, and maybe not being organized enough with the King of Swords, because he really likes to be organized. He does not like to be in a place where things could go astray and things could be just messy. And we are in Virgo season, so you know, it's all about making any chaotic situation into something that brings in divine order. But other things with the Nine of Swords, and especially when you have two kings, we could be waking up in the middle of the night during dream time, getting guidance about past trauma that we've gone through. And we could even have a little nightmare. So just, kind of be forewarned. Make sure you get the water you need. Make sure that because these two cards here look to me like a lot of work throughout the day. So make sure you get enough water and food throughout the day so that the nighttime can be as peaceful as possible. And if you wake up with a nightmare or anything negative, what I always do is just call in my guides and guardian angels. I call in, whatever white light you want to use from the highest levels of love to protect you and surround you and take you back to sleep into a peaceful reality. And that intention will work. They will come, but you have to invite them. You have to ask them. Unless and I just do the caveat like always. Always protect me. Always, you can do that. But sometimes we need a little extra support because this can be insomnia. These two cards could be that there's so much that has been going on that you're falling asleep at night wondering if you got it all done. So the way I work with that to help me is I have tons of lists, and that way I'm, usually prepared because I just go back to my lists. Doesn't mean I get to everything on the list, but if it's written down, I'll get to it at some point. What else? Just, this can be fears, just any old fears. And maybe it has to do with men because these two cards can be very masculine. It doesn't have to be that way, but it can be. It can be anybody who had control over you as a child, right? We all had someone controlling us when we were little. So, but other than that, I would just say just get enough water and take really good care of yourself during the day because it looks to me to be busy, very, very busy, with a lot of flow of information, which can be very good. But then we're still up against that backdrop of Venus opposing Saturn, so there can be confrontations with people in control. There's that possibility. Yeah. And then, of course, the other thing going on astrologically is we have the aspect of the architect with Mars down at the T-square, and then Mars being, or not T-square, but at the apex. So just watch the astrology video for the week, and I have time-stamped it, so you can fast forward. You can just click on go to the first comment, and I have pinned the timestamps there, and you can click on Tuesday and get everything you need there in just a few minutes for the day. But it's that aspect of the architect going from Jupiter to Mars and then up to the moon and Mercury that is calling my attention. It's Mercury. It's Mercury to Mars, Mercury trine Mars. Again, lots of information, a flow of information. And then to Jupiter, just blows things up. So it might be a busy news day. And these can be legal cards. And somebody could be having a nightmare about it. And if it's been a dirty politician, then more power to it. So, okay, I'm going to get this uploaded for you guys. Hope you're doing really well. Bye.